Finally tonight here, our Persons of the Week. A 6-year-old girl saved, and years later, one powerful thank you. Anissa Cruz was just 6 years old when her life changed in an instant. She was asleep in her parents' room. A fire breaks out in their Bronx apartment. She remembers the brave firefighter from Engine 75, Ladder 33, who saved her life. He's right there in the middle. She never forgot that night, nor has that firefighter who we went to find too.
It was about 2 a.m. that night when we started to feel heat in the room.
We arrived at the location and we had a pretty good indication of a working fire.
I remember my mom waking me up and she didn't say anything. I just said, "It's hot." And she took a quilt and she threw the quilt over me and she said, "Just stay under there."
We got to the apartment door.
My mom remembers the door opening and her seeing the flashlight.
The first person that I came upon was Anissa's mother.
She remembers them grabbing us in her arms and pulling us out.
She was indicating to me that her child was still there.
I remember vividly sticking my foot out, my arm out, and then sticking my forehead out because it was too hot and it was too overwhelming.
I was able to scoop her up and get out of the apartment. This young girl was in my arms, had suffered burns, and she was a child.
That child was Anissa, right there with her mother, Melissa. Her father did not survive. But ever since she was a little girl, she made a promise to herself that she would become a firefighter to honor her father and the firefighter who saved her life. Enrolling at Indian River State College Fire Academy in Fort Pierce, Florida, grueling hours of intense training. After graduating, Anissa tracking down the retired firefighter, Lieutenant Stephen McNally, to say thank you 16 years later, one firefighter to another.
My last memory of her was that night and that fire and her in my arms. And to see her walking in that door was just, was really special.
I remember holding him and I remember shaking and I remember feeling his heart beating against my chest and thinking, I don't know whose heart is pumping harder. I don't know if it's mine or his.
Writing his name in her fire helmet.
She's an inspiration.
He gave me and my mom something that not many people can give somebody, and that's that second chance. If I could do that for somebody the way he did that for me, then that'll be the best feeling in the world.
And so we choose Anissa Cruz and Lieutenant Stephen McNally. We needed that. Good night.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.